Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 88 of the Prussia Let's Play. For Napoleon Total War with Darthmod, we continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. It's all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. A quick heads up before we crack on with some gameplay today is that next week I'm off on holiday. So I'm going to try and pre-record another episode of this series, part 89, after I finish recording this episode, part 88, today, meaning that unfortunately any comments you leave on this episode I won't be able to sort of take forward to implement into part 89, but once I'm back from my holiday I'll read through the comments on both this episode, 88 and 89, and take those tactics and suggestions forward. I'm on holiday from the 17th until the 26th, and I'll be resuming my full schedule of content on the 27th of July, meaning that part 90 will be out on the 28th of July. So that will also be our next sort of hour special, although for this series we make them hour and a half special, so there'll be a much longer episode out on the 28th of July, so do keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. There'll also be a channel update vlog going out on the 16th of July, just to let you guys know what sort of content uploads to expect while I am away on holiday, as I've tried to pre-record at least one episode of each of my 4 regular series, and I'll also be releasing a fair few of my recent live streams onto the channel as well. Anyway, last episode we finally got our reward against Austria. We managed to push them back from Kiev, take out, I think it was 8 armies in total that were knocked out, plus we also managed to grab Moravia, which I wasn't originally planning on grabbing, but that has worked quite nicely. I'm hoping that we can keep peace with Austria at least for a few more turns until winter ends. That would be ideal. And in sort of the meantime, we need to just get the rest of our armies all moving and marching, ready for the next stage, the next offensive, which actually probably will, it depends where these armies go if they move next turn, but for now we're just going to grab them all down here. Before we do that though, I just want to make a little bit of a movement over in Britain with these armies. We're going to hold at the bridge, but I want to bring this one up because what I'm hoping is that during this next end turn phase, Britain will take the hint, as it were, and send all their forces over towards Dublin now that I've moved my ship away, opening up Edinburgh for an attack of my forces. All the militia in London. That's good. And what are we doing here? More militia. Well, we can't recruit any of that because it's still 2 turns. That's fine. Pair you. You guys are also, you're all happy and good, right? Yeah, you're all super happy. Nothing else we can do. We've got some extra militia, so I'll put them up by this farm because we can send them into Edinburgh when we take that. The rest of the money... more armies are always good. More armies are always good. Let's sort out that port over there. Because without peace with Austria, we don't need to worry about that fleet as much. But I am actually going to move this fleet away next turn so that hopefully they'll go away. Pair that port as well. They also hit that one. I assume... No, that one's fine. Actually recruit some decent ships from here. Ironclad even. I don't know. Ironclad's ever worth getting? No. Oh. You have... Yeah, you have a star fort. We don't need that anymore. That can go away. Not that it really does anything, to be honest. You know what? Sod it. You know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Change my mind. The supply depot, replenishment rates in this region. Yeah, throw it in. You know what? We've got lots of armies in this area that we're going to be moving on down now. Spies, we need all of you over here, please. And let's start getting these armies on the move. Kiev, I imagine, should be pretty happy when we move this army away. There we go. Right, so Yeah, they can't go across here. That's the only bridge network system there. Can actually get them moving. Just sort them all out properly next turn. I think this episode is pretty much going to be recovery from last episode's conquest and then subsequent peace with Austria. Let's do that. I'm hoping that we won't have to do too many more, you know, peace out sessions, because I really would like to keep this war going with them much longer next time. The problem is going to be they might actually make some progress up through Prague, just because I don't think that region's as defensible as our bridge system over here. They can push in. That's why I'm thinking of just dropping like 4 full stack armies, most of these ones, just here by Prague, and 2 more armies on those bridges. That should stop them, but we will need to fortify up Dresden a smidge. Put you guys in there, actually. And we've got all of this to sort out. I mean, that does... the thing is here, we've got to move our armies across here. Going for Budapest is going to be a key target of the next war that we have with them. So I'm kind of thinking the next war that we have with them, I definitely want it over multiple turns as well, because I'd like to see how Austria reacts. I'd like it ideally... I mean, the Istanbul region gives us a lot of ground to pop our troops in. In fact, just trying to think where are our options. So we want to get down, take Athens for sure, because that gives us even more to work with. But it's probably have our troops positioned here to then move along the road towards Belgrade, which is chock full of Austrian armies. So that will be a tougher fight to go through there. We'll want to take Transylvania and Budapest. The reason why I'm saying that is because at the moment that is the point where they can just pour through into my territory from. So we definitely need to shore all of that up. Can any of these guys move into settlements? I don't think so. So we're just going to have to take the winter attrition. To be honest, it's probably easier if I just left... you guys can get in there if I just left a lot of these armies where they were and then just sort it out next turn. But we might as well pull some of them in that we can still move. You guys are all moving. All of you without generals and what have you, but that's okay. Luca, you'll all get going. It's fine. We should, and that's what I'm hoping now, and this was the original plan was, just to get a massive collection of armies ready to push through here. Because while, yes, they do have collections of large armies, they don't have anything anywhere near as big as this sort of just main attack group ready to spill on in. So what I'm hoping is they'll have to start pulling them back, plus we're slowly but surely thinning their ranks. But yeah, I reckon if we do this right, we can probably only require one more peace out with Austria once we resume a war. The next war we start with them, my targets will be Bucharest, Transylvania, Belgrade, Budapest, and Athens. And then, it depends what these guys do. I'm hoping they just try and go forward. That time I will try and just hold at the bridges and hope that they can't break through, and maybe a couple more armies at that secret society as they try and flank me. While they're all busy pushing up that way, or maybe scattering back this way, either these guys advance, or the armies continue advancing through to Croatia, Vienna, through into Venice, and then Innsbruck and Munich will probably be the tougher ones. Innsbruck in particular because it's in the mountains. They do also have Milan, but we can probably shuffle along there from Venice too. The problem with going for Milan is that it will also put us into direct sort of line of sight, as such, with France, and then they might send these blobs at us. So when we're nearing that, I might see if perhaps peace with France temporarily will allow us to advance to Milan while not under as much threat. But we shall see. I'd still love for Spain to go to war with France. Joining wars against France. I don't think I've got any technology or anything I can offer them. I don't want to offer them a payment again, because that was That weren't fun. I mean, we don't have positive relations with very many. There's many of the minor states at the moment, and quite a few of the vassals that we brought back into the game. There's not many people that love the Kingdom of Prussia, but that's fine. We're not here about love. We're here about conquest. Right, so we moved all those armies. I think we can finally end the turn. Although, a little bit of money that we have left over. Let's resume spamming out more infantry. Oh, there we go. So we'll start building up another army over here. Because... Oh yeah, I forgot actually. Austria have Corsica. We still want to grab that, and we still want to resume our war with Sardinia. So, I mean, we've got to remember as well, once we dealt with Britain, Edinburgh... Oh yeah, a couple of them still moving. I forgot. Oh, and that army in there. Could have probably moved you. Yeah, whoopsie. Once we've dealt with Britain, that frees us up 5 armies, I think, that we have over there. I'd almost actually be more inclined to start harassing France along the western coast and possibly just grabbing the territory that they took from Spain if Spain's not going to do anything there. I'd almost be tempted of gifting the regions back to Spain to see if we can... If in return they would join the war against France, maybe that might help. But if we can just harass France, maybe that would help draw away those armies from Milan. Either that, or we send the armies around and we strike around Venice and what have you earlier to really try and cut the empire up a bit more. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Also, one of you are still sort of asking me quite regularly, when are you going to be doing the Empire Total War USA campaign? That is what will immediately replace this series once this ends. And while we've still got a fair bit to do, I can definitely see an end in sight for this series. While I am going to be pre-recording the next episode, or while I'm away on holiday, Part 89, I don't tend to do a huge amount of pre-recording because I like to have that sort of conversation between myself and you guys in the comment section. You know, take a look at what tactics you guys are suggesting, react to them, either adopt them or sort of counter and say why I wouldn't do that or what have you. And that's just the way I like to create my content, and for the most part, obviously, it seems like that's the way you guys enjoy viewing my content. It gives you guys the opportunity to have play a rather vital role as sort of my war council in the majority of my series. So yeah, while I can't, and often people say like, how many episodes are left of this? I was like, I have no idea because I haven't, pre-recorded the whole series or anything like that. But I would imagine we're definitely obviously going to get up to the 100 episode mark. I think this might be just a smidge longer than the Maratha Confederacy series, which ran for 111 episodes. I reckon, though, at the latest, this series will be wrapped up neatly in a bow by episode 120, which probably sounds quite daunting, but it's what, 31 episodes to go to that. That's, I would like to say, as sort of the very latest. Maybe we'll finish up before then. Who knows? I think it's going to depend how bogged down we get against Austria and how much resistance France puts up. I mean, their armies are going to be the toughest we'll face, I would imagine, in this campaign. So it will. I think Austria, we've kind of got our plan for that. And while, yeah, it might take a couple more turns if you do get bogged down, I think the real sort of time sink will be when we do eventually make that push through towards France. No Sardinia. I know I could peace out with you, but I'm only going to redeclare war on you in a few turns anyway. I don't exactly need the teeny tiny amount of cash you're sending me, so for now I will decline. At least I think sort of the end turn times are getting a little bit shorter because we're just taking more territory, so there's less for the AI to do. Oh, hello. If I join the war against the Austrian Empire, they'll join the war against Sardinia and the French Empire. Not yet, but I now know that I can get Spain to redeclare war on France the next time I want to redeclare war on Austria, which I'm hoping Austria doesn't jump the gun and redeclares war on me. They probably will, because I'll probably faff around and take too long assembling my forces. But that does give me a bit of a kick up the arse, I guess, to sort of say, hey, get going, get motivated, get your troops to the border as quickly as possible, replenished and ready for battle once more against Austria, because we now know that we can draw in Spain to hopefully harass France. Agent detected over... Oh, no. I don't know. We need to go through all these bits. Hello. Yep, that's the one. Are you guys even researching? Is there anything you can research? No, there is not. So we will get rid of... Oh, we just gained that anyway. We will get rid of that modern university. Oh, wait, that's actually probably better than that one, isn't it? 24. Okay. Let's leave them on that then. Oh, it tells me there how long it's going to take. Okay. Utrecht, cancel that, because this will only take 13 turns for them. Got another modern university here as well. Let's see. I'll take it 18 turns. Where have we currently got that research? Clearly somewhere with lots and lots of agents. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just... Oh, they've got 2 universities over here. Damn. Let's destroy it. Or actually, hang on. Can I convert it to a Masonic Lodge? Yeah, do that. General available. Another spy recruited. Huzzah. Through here, please, because I've just seen them pull all their troops back towards Budapest, so I'd like to know what they've got there. Got workers on strike. Yeah, in Istanbul, because we're possibly going to have a rebellion there. That is, if we can't grab our troops in there, we need 6 more. I didn't actually see, what did Britain do? Did they send their troops across? No. They've not been teased, which is very annoying. I'd be tempted to... I want to see if they move next turn. I should probably check they're still at war with them. Surely they are. If the game ever comes out of this lag. There we go. Many things. Yeah, they're still at war with Ireland. I'm surprised they haven't gone straight across, though. It'd be a very juicy start. We'll see. Maybe it's because I've got all these troops here they're worried about. But the thing is, we've got to have them within range, otherwise things will go to poop. Start recruiting new armies here as well soon. Not going to upgrade the ports just yet. Small arms factory though. We'll pop you in. Oh, that was a lot of money. That's... Yeah. Cancel those because we want the extra money for infantry. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. The next turn with Britain. Oh, they're going to be placated pretty soon anyway, and it's because they've only got a single troop in there. Now they're happy. Good. Just going through these. Recruitment report. God, we've got to just sort everything back out now, haven't we? Yeah, then we can just get through another turn. Right, we want someone on that bridge for sure, although we can just move across here, which is kind of a little bit annoying. That's where we would want to dive to when we declare war again. That's what I want to declare war on them next time. We've got all the cannons that we left behind, so let's just match them back up. One in here. Full army now. Oh, there is a bridge there we can pop you guys on. In fact, we really need to start giving you guys general. Or general. Okay, well, you know what? It's going to have to happen at some point. Okay, you guys can start replenishing.
Yes, sir. Linke Seite, Marsch! Vorwärts, Marsch! Sir! Truppen, vorwärts!
You guys actually need a... Well, you need a howitzer, really.
Milord! Männer!
Be around here and set one to recruit on in. Go. We're all good.
Euer Majestät.
Let them replenish them. Actually, can... Oh, you guys can't get over there.
Das geht nicht, Sir.
Can all of you guys go over there? You can. And you'll replenish.
Bereit machen!
You guys can go in there, and you'll replenish. Lovely. Right, that's that group sorted out. I think then that we should position the rest of these guys up here. You were going to push through towards Transylvania from the north in these two slots, which you can do once you've replenished. That's fine. What do we need to do to these guys? You guys are good to go. You just need to finish off replenishing. So let's move you down towards the gold mine. Move you guys down towards Breslau. I think this way as well, by not having my troops right on the border, it means I will have a reactionary turn if Austria do decide to go, oh no, screw you, we're going to attack you straight away. Right. One into there. And one into here. You guys are working on the next army. That's the howitzer for that army down there. So let's get some more cannon repaired. Cavalry, get me 3 more queued up. Lovely, right, that's that region sorted. You guys, around here. That's your cannon, so you lost an infantry unit somewhere. You guys also lost an infantry unit somewhere. Good thing, I've got more infantry units here. Right, so for now, we'll pop you guys... I mean, there is that bridge there, but the problem is they can just walk right by us. Yeah, but there, to be fair, if they walk right by us there, they go there. But they can flank on round and get behind us. That's what concerns me about this section, so I don't want to push too far forward, so I'd rather hold here. If we have the extra forces, yeah, I will send one out there for sure, maybe even back it up with another one by the banking house. But for now, let's pop you guys on both the bridges. But you'll need to move there, so I can get this infantry unit there, and so I can get this infantry unit over to this army, and pop you on the bridge. Right, both are full, although actually I should send you down to replenish for a turn. But we're going to have to cycle it, I think. I guess, could we say these bridge armies don't need a general? Otherwise I take these generals out. I think we're okay. This army is going to stick around. It's going to stay there permanently. I don't feel comfortable leaving it there, though, if Austria does attack, because they're likely to attack with multiple armies. In fact, actually, if they're going to constantly go in there, I'd actually be happier with these guys sitting in ambush in the forest, because I think that's a much better option. They could even go there. So what I'll do is get a couple of armies just to ambush in and around there. So we'll start building one up here at Berlin. Gonna just try and create the whole army up here so that Dresden can focus on doing its armies rather than splitting the workload as such. We need cannon, which we can't get from here. So okay, now I'm gonna have to make you guys do cannon. Sorry, for a turn at least. and give you okay another howitzer and where is a horse artillery? There we go, to link up with the other one. We can get you all in with these guys. So for now, you guys are extra. That's fine. We'll leave you there. Infantry, wherever we can pop it.
Yes, sir. Weiter! Bereit für
But
Befehl.
actually, you guys should just go into that port because you're replenished there. Noise. Right, yeah. Spy over here, please. They've all pulled back around Bucharest. At least we'll be able to harass them soon. And I've just realised winter's over. No, it's not. I lie. Winter's not over there. They've pulled back out of it. I suddenly got really excited. I was like, well, they're not attritioning. Wait, winter must be up. No, wait, it's still here.
Yes, sir. Sonst noch etwas?
You got your cavalry in here. What's going on in here? Von Clausewitz, we need you at the front as soon as possible. Blucher will also march.
Eure Befehle?
You're missing your artillery, sir.
Männer! Eure
No, you're not.
Truppen! Vorwärts!
Might be worthwhile sending some of them down to... The Austrians managed to get... But of course, we shouldn't be able to blockade them if we're at peace. Wonder if we should go over to this port with that ship and just take a couple of the armies across over here. Might help. I think we will do that, actually. You need another unit of something.
Ergebenst der Diener. Bereit machen und
I think actually you're where the
linke Seite.
grenadiers were meant for. And if not, well, welcome, you've got grenadiers now.
Marsch, sir. Eure Befehle?
Send both these guys down here.
Für Krone und bereit machen.
You are in need of these.
Ja, my lord.
There we go. Two experimental howitzers and a regular one. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We should have some nice carnage-filled battles, I think, coming. Because I know we've had a lot of militia spam, which I ought to resolve down. But, to be honest...
Yes, sir. Männer! Vorwärts! Nachschub organisieren!
was the better option order resolving those down anyway. They weren't that interesting to see.
Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten! Sir, eure Befehle?
You've got your cannons back.
Bereit machen und
You guys are all
Befehl
moving
erwarten.
here.
Bereit machen. Yes, sir. My lord!
You need artillery as well. Anyone get artillery around here? That is the primary question. No.
Eure Befehle?
No one around here can get more artillery. Experimental howitzer there, which, yep, needs these.
Marsch! Vorwärts! Bereit machen und Befehl.
You guys, though, you can come down here.
Eure Befehle, Majestät? Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten. Halt! Ja, my lord. Linke Seite, Marsch! Weiter, Sir!
Oh, wait, that's the army you want anyway.
Bereit und in Erwartung von Befehlen. Bereit für Befehle. Sir!
There we go.
Männer!
Then you guys, what we doing? You guys are good to go. Down you come.
Marsch! Alles
You guys are also good to go. Von Clausewitz, yeah, he's already marched. Good. Spies, keep going. Oh, there's lots to do. Oh, that's von... sorry, that's... That's von Clausewitz. This is the Prussian prince. Here we go. Bring you around here as well. I know you're going to take some attrition, but it's okay. You're missing artillery. No, you're not. You're missing a horse artillery. Oh, yeah, wait, didn't we lose one? We did, I think. Kiev is fine. But we'll give it some militia anyway. So many armies. It's glorious. You guys are good to go as well. I think I might send you down here as well. We can actually send these guys via the sea towards... towards Athens is where I'm thinking. And you down here as well. Oh, we've got another army up here, yep. Good to go. Down you come. These guys are all happy. We don't have any other threats over here, so we won't need to worry. Lovely. Moscow nice and happy. Does even cost upkeep, but they do a 49, but I think I'd actually leave them just because we can. Our economy's fine. For now. So you can upgrade over there, do you? Supply depot. Not something we desperately need right now, but the steam-powered sawmill, sure, whack it in. Right, I think we've done all we can do there, unless we have more trade ships. Was I building up another trade flotilla? That is the next question. By the looks of things here, I was. Well, in that port at least. Let's, we'll build up some more. We'll build up some more and then we'll send them. Have we moved everyone that I was going to move over here, though? I kind of feel like we have. Yeah, looks like it. Right. Probably a spy I've missed somewhere, but let's end the turn and see what happens. Come on, Britain. I'm hoping at the very least next episode we might be able to advance on Edinburgh. But again, we kind of got to do that carefully because we don't want to get wiped out. Because I think while there are a lot of fencibles, a lot of the British militia in those armies in the north, I still think there's a couple that have some Coldstream guards. And they will not be fun to come up against. Austria still pulling back, which is good. I guess they're going to consolidate their... Well, I say, oh, that's good. It's actually not good because it means our fight is going to be tougher from the south. Because they'll have all those forces concentrated around their other cities and hubs. It might finally mean we can actually put some pressure in from the north, though. Yes! They're finally going across. Thing is, I need them to send in more than just a couple of armies. So yeah, send all of them. Send them all. Because we can then block them off with the fleet. Yes, Britain, yes, you fools! But yeah, I was hoping they wouldn't just attack with like a couple of armies. That would have been the sensible thing. Just send the bare minimum of armies you need. No, instead they're sending all their armies. It just took them a turn or two to wake up. Oh, and a couple that we couldn't even see. The Duke of Wellington. There we go. Oh, look, all of them were hidden in the forest around Edinburgh. Good thing we didn't dive in just yet then. Whew. Whew. Right, so that should be completely open for my armies to move across. They now want peace. No. Oh, they've not even attacked Ireland either. Oh. Great. I probably won't re-liberate Ireland when we reconquer it. Mainly because I'm not sure if we'll be able to. We might just have to keep Britain trapped there for a while. They will have a port, so need to get ready straight away to hit. It looks like Spain's actually marching to the border to get ready to attack France again. I mean, they might even ask me if I want to... No, they haven't asked me if I want to attack France. Fine. Fine. Okay. Blocked over here. Okay, so they were just moving around. Right, path blocked. I'm not seeing any letters of or demand. Oh, workers' right. Yeah, that will do it. Exempted from tax. God damn, we're so close. They're gonna spawn like a rebellion next turn, though, aren't they, on me? I should have totally put in more militia to recruit, because we probably could have located them all down by now. That's my mistake. I may have to pay for that. Hello, all your agents. I mean, they're still not moving this big cluster here. I honestly don't expect them to, because it's such a choke point for them to spill on through and to control. Barracks, the Balearic Isles, noise. Yeah, throw into upgrade. It's fine. Oh, but Britain. You absolute fools. So now, that should block them from moving back on in. Which is grand, yeah, because they've still got some really tasty armies here. All they've got in those armies, though, are fencible spam, so they are cannon fodder, quite literally. Yeah, okay, I thought they might have one or two better armies. Okay, there's a slightly better one. They've got cannon there. The others, it's just pure fencible spam. Wow, that one's a decent army. That one's a decent army. Decent. It's the Duke of Wellington, of course. He's Arthur Wellesley. Of course, he's going to have a decent army. He's got Coldstream. We've got Foot Guards and Coldstream. So what? They've got like 6 decent armies, and then probably the same again. Spam stacks. We can move in, though, on Edinburgh, which we'll do at the start of the next episode. Who's freakins are? So yeah, we need some ships ready to go and blockade that port. I actually could probably do with a little bit more naval power. Because what even is this? It's a commercial port, so they're not going to be able to do much. They've got no fleets because I've blockaded them at every single point. This ship, I can't wait for it to die. Let's just queue... Oh god, they're taking a while, aren't they? Got some 84 guns. I can't really afford to take these guys away. I guess it's going to have to be Indianman spam this next turn just to keep them trapped in there, because I can't get anything more powerful for a few more turns. They've got 58 guns. They should be fine. Right, we'll move those guys in next episode. And we'll keep on consolidating over here. I think it's early March that winter ends, so we've got 2 more turns until that's up. Let's get these guys moving down towards the thing. They're going to be on the bridge, so we actually have to push over and hit them on a bridge battle for once. Unless we can, as I said, ship all my guys over on the ship. But you guys come off. Let's send the general over, because you'll replenish wherever I send you. As long as you're within friendly territory. So you guys, yeah, there you go. You guys up. Queue you guys up, and seeing as that one doesn't have a general, we'll steal the cannons for you. So yeah, these guys we will use to strike Athens. Where is a spot I have many spies. So there's one here. There's one sitting up at Transylvania, isn't there? Yep. Hello. Going to take him out, but I don't think it's worthwhile. And plus, we're at peace right now. I can see you guys there. There's another agent here, so let's bring this one around. They're going to be blocked. Come on. So yeah, apologies there weren't any battles this episode, but here's what we've just been through. I think we can understand why. Let's bring this army down so we can see what's at Athens, how many we'll need. Because if not, we'll land the other ones. Well, almost like to see what's going on at Venice. I'm going to use this spy to do just that. We'll use my vision over here, but we'll be able to... Oh, dear God. Well, thankfully, Venice has a bridge there. Yes, they can move up this side. They've got a bridge there and a bridge there, so we can kind of control that as well. Okay, so we're not going to just send troops up there, because we'll need more to support them. Okay, we'll just power them through up this way instead. Up through the Balkans. Still can't see what they've got at Athens just yet, but we'll be able to. Next turn, let's bring... drop the army over there. And now at least if a rebellion does spawn, we'll be able to deal with it. We should recruit another ship here. Why does it take 2 turns? Damn it, what about here? Merchantman, because it's damaged, but of course... Okay, well I will recruit a sloop here, just because I want another ferry, basically. Another spy, good, good, good. Let's send this spy down here to find out. Oh, the army's round. Yeah, Budapest. That's fine, that's fine. We just need to get a couple of armies ready here to go into the forest. They can sit in our part of the forest here and hopefully trigger ambushes. And we'll still have a couple by the gold mine. Keep you guys all replenishing for now. Actually, that general can go to that bridge. You need another infantry unit of some kind. Have this one. No, wait. My bad, sorry. No, you don't. You're recruiting a howitzer. Totally forgot what I'd just done. Send it back. You guys chill there. I think... I don't know. Warsaw shouldn't be under immediate threat if they've spilled through here. We've got so many other armies available. In fact, I might leave that one there and build up this next force here to accompany you through the mountains. You can't really do a huge amount, though. The detour with one of these guys. You've got an experimental howitzer as well. You just need horse artillery. Oh, that one? Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to bring you over here. On Blucher. Can you come? So many armies. Oh, we can actually send them across that bridge as well. So, let's get an attack group over that way too. And come in from the side, or ignore them all together and go for Transylvania. You guys are going to go over here. Hop in there for some replenishment. Right, they're all sorted. Okay, we've got a little bit of money still to sort out. Just recruiting more infantry. Let's bring them down here. And we need to sort all out all the recruits and bits we're doing here. No, they've got a turn to go. You guys down here, though. You always need more infantry, so just keep spamming them. Other than that... Are you guys researching anything? Yes, you are. Utrecht. You can now be converted over to a secret society, though. Ah, seriously, that was... Oh, we're converting it over anyway. That's fine. Sophia, you have been set to... Yeah, research passports, then we can convert you to. Sweet. Right. All that remains to do is attack Edinburgh, which we will do at the start of the next episode once the game unfreezes, hopefully. There we go. I clicked on an army. Right, so that's where we're going to wrap this one up for now, guys. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I am going to be away on holiday for the next week or so. I'll be back to my full schedule on the 27th with Hellebrand and the Cymru campaign, and then on the Saturday the 28th, there'll be the hour and a half special, part 90, of this series, the Prussia campaign, and more dwarfs. But part 89 of this series, which I'm going to record straight after ending this one, will be out at some point in the next week or so. There'll be a scheduled video released on Monday the 16th, just to give you guys an idea and a heads up of when to expect some content while I'm off on my holidays. Anyway, Until the next one, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in joining the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors: Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Till the next one, ciao for now.